Hey, it's Jay, and I just got back from Tallahassee, and I'm back in Orlando, and it's about 9:30 at night. I'm not wearing makeup. I've been sweating all day, and I realized I didn't film a video to upload tomorrow, so that's what I'm doing now. And I have my cat. I apologize if I'm sniffling. I think I'm getting another cold. I also apologize for the less than desirable weird lighting. So for today's video, I thought I would just briefly discuss some books that I need to either reread or restart. There are a few books that I need to restart because for various reasons, whether I just couldn't focus on it and I felt like I didn't give the book its the attention it deserved, or because I just went after college and didn't bring the book with me for a while. I can't remember anything that happened. So for some of these books, I'm going to be asking you guys whether or not, if you've read them, if they're worth reading, because some of these I have started several times and I can't get past 100 pages or even 50 pages, and so I need help and knowing whether or not it's worth reading. So the first book of series I need to want to reread is all the Percy Jackson books by Rick Gordon, all the Greek and Roman books. As you know, this is one of my favorite series, and I just want to try and enjoy it again and see specific things that Rick Gordon did that I love. Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. Same thing as Rick Gordon, I want to go back through and see all the little hints and stuff that J.K. Rowling did when alluding to different things. I want to reread Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I gave this 4 stars and I feel like it deserved 5 stars. It's just something couldn't, I feel like I didn't give enough attention as it deserved, and so I want to reread it at some point, but not anytime soon because it's almost 600 pages and I just can't do that right now. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. So I love Margaret Atwood, and I've read 2 full books of hers, I think, and I've gotten more than halfway done with this. It's just I can't remember anything that happened, and so I need to restart it. So Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld, I always pronounce his last name wrong, is one of the books that I need to know if it's worth it, because the first time I read this, I got 100 pages in, and I just couldn't do it. I restarted it, got 50 pages in, and I had to stop again, and then I got not sure how many pages in, and then I went off to college. And it's this is a big book, and there's 2 different timelines, the writer and then the writer's story that she's writing, and I really like that idea, and it's about a writer, and I'm a writer, and I need to know if this is worth it, because this is a honkin' book, and I need to know if I'm wasting my time or not. I need to restart I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Lore. I know the movie is on Netflix, and I know my mom liked the movie. I'm trying to read this series, or at least the first book first, before I see the movie, and I think I'm gonna love this series. I just don't remember what happened, and I'm only 50-something pages in, and I need to restart it so I can. I'm getting mesmerized by the light, sorry. I'm really tired. I need to restart it so I can refresh my memory. I need to read the series Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket, not because the last season is coming out, the first of the year, but because I just love all the dark things and I want to relive it and re-experience Lemony Snicket's writing. This is another book I need to know if it's worth reading. So I loved Divergent by Veronica Roth, and I thought I would love Carve the Mark by her as well, but I've restarted this once, I think, and I can't even get to page 80. I don't know if it's because of all the crazy names, or if it's just I didn't like her writing for sci-fi as much as dystopian, and is it worth it? If you've read this, is it worth it? Because I like the cover, I like Veronica Roth, I'm having issues with this. I am currently listening to the audiobooks of the Fables Haven series by Brandon Mull. This is a very important book series to me because my 5th grade reading and writing teacher suggested to my mom that I read this because I wasn't really interested in reading or something. Hard to imagine, I know. But I want to re-experience the magic, and so I'm currently listening to the audiobooks because they are amazing. This next book is kind of along the same lines as Six of Crows, but I need to restart Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is a really popular book, and I've heard amazing things about it, but I feel like I wasn't giving it my full attention, and I felt like it deserves that. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not into high fantasy, because that's what both Six of Crows and this are. Maybe I'm more into urban fantasy. I don't know, maybe I'm discovering something about myself, but I feel like it deserves another chance. I want to reread or re-listen to the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins. This is one of my favorite trilogies ever. It's so dark, and I love Katniss. She's my waifu. I said waifu. I need to reread them. I need to read the second book of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, The Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I read the first book in a day, and I loved it. And I started the second book, and I got... What page am I on? I'm on like 118. I just can't remember what happens at the beginning of this book, and I can't remember the characters' names. So I need to maybe reread the first one even, and then read this. I want to reread 180 Seconds. 180? Wow, my Texan accent came out there. 180 Seconds by Jessica Park. I read this past semester, and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It was adorable, and I just want to experience that again. And like the writing, the way she set up certain scenes, it was so good. And the last book series I want to reread is a book I read in middle school, like probably the majority of us. And I want to reread it because I want to see how my almost 20-year-old self, with my current ideologies and other words for personality and character, would interpret, and how I would see Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I like the size of the book, and I did enjoy these when I first read them in middle school. It's just I want to go back through them and like see. There were 4 paragraphs in a row that started with I. I want to see how I experience the writing and story as a almost 20-year-old, and yeah, maybe I'll do like a vlog. That'd be really entertaining, I feel like. So yeah, again, sorry for the sniffling. I think I'm getting sick again, which is great because I have a family dinner tomorrow, or the evening that I'm uploading this. But I'm gonna be filming a lot this next week or so, and then it's Christmas, oh my god, and then it's New Year's, oh my god. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please tell me in the comments if those few books I mentioned were worth it. It was, again, Afterworld by Scott Westerfeld and Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. If any of you have read that, please tell me if they're worth it, and I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.